That'll pretty much do it for this one. Once again, this is section 451011 in Charleston, South Carolina. I'm at GPS test section 451025. It's on State Highway 39, just outside of Greenwood, South Carolina, in the southbound direction. This is a light asphalt concrete structure that's carrying some extremely heavy loads. There are an asphalt plant and aggregate pit to the north of here, and all of those loaded trucks use this roadway. Right now you can't see it very much, but as we get up a little bit farther along, what you'll see is quite a bit of alligator cracking, starting to pick it up now in the inner wheel path or outer wheel path. But as we go a little bit farther, now it's starting to pick up in the inner wheel path. As we go on farther, it'll become much more pronounced and cover almost the entire surface of the roadway except for the center line. You can see it now along the center line fairly clearly. It's in the outer wheel path too. It becomes much more defined as we move along. The rutting here is pretty significant, probably on the order of about a half an inch. You can see now the alligator cracking especially starting to get more pronounced in the inside wheel path. Coming up on 200 feet into the test section. About the only part of the road that isn't alligator cracked is that right along the center line, where you can see the staining of the surface. Other than that, there's a light to moderate alligator cracking over much of the surface. Here now on the inside wheel path especially, there's a quite well defined pattern of alligator cracking. The outer wheel path, it's faint and very difficult to see, but it's there. As you can see along the center line, the alligator cracking is pretty well defined. Now it's reaching in from both sides of the road almost to the center line, leaving about a 1 to 2 foot swath in the middle that is not cracked. The rest of the surface is cracked. Interesting to note that the opposite direction is almost free of cracking. The unloaded trucks are moving northbound. The loaded trucks are coming into town from the north southbound. So this side of the road gets all the heavy loads. It's a relatively light pavement structure. Coming up on the end of the section, it's also interesting to note that the district guys took the memo that Paige Lever sent out seriously and redid the marking on this section. Anyway, other than that alligator cracking, that's about it. Buck Level Road, right there, intersection. Once again, it's GPS test section 451025. You can see it's got just a dirt shoulder. It's on State Highway 39.